Hey everyone, we should be just about live right now. I'm just going to quickly set up the stream. Hope everyone's been doing okay. It's been about a month. I didn't even realise it was that long, but it seems to be about a month since we last did a stream. And the last thing we did was we were working on the outside of the mechanics. It's like a junkyard, and we more or less almost finished it. So now we're going to be doing the inside of the mechanics, and it's quite rough, so we've got a lot of work to do on this one. So I'm just going to quickly get everything set up before we get started. So just give me a quick moment here. I've got the Resident Evil music on, and we're good to go. I'll just get the chat up in a moment. Right, how do I open this? I think YouTube's updated some of the menus when you're live streaming, so some options are in different locations. So it's getting quite close to Halloween, so I'm hoping I can get something out regarding this project before Halloween. Hopefully my microphone's working, because I know last time I had some problems. I'm going to try and view this stream in the control room. Okay, I'm just getting the chat up just now. Hey Scott Fire, welcome to the stream. Hey Crack D's, nice to see you guys again. I'm just quickly setting up a few things before we get started. Hope everyone's doing well. Had a little month hiatus, it would seem, but I haven't been doing nothing. I've still been working on a lot of creations off stream, as always, lots of videos. I just didn't have time to actually get around to doing the streams, but hopefully I can get back on track. Okay, I'm going to quickly upload a thumbnail. I wish I could do all these as like a template, so this would be so much faster, but unfortunately if you stream from a PlayStation you need to do everything all over from scratch every single time, because you can actually set up a stream so that it's scheduled, but then if I stream from the PlayStation it will become a separate stream, which is a pain. Okay, category Dreams. Let's do this. Okay, that's that saved. Also, I've tried to put Nightbot in the stream, so you might see it pop up every so often, and it also has commands as well, which I'll test in a moment. I'm just going to put a pinned comment here just to promote the channel memberships here. Okay. Do you use the broadcast feature on the PS5? I do, I absolutely do. Unfortunately I don't have a good enough PC in order to stream from it, so this is the best that I've got so far. Let me test. Hold on, I'll bring the camera up, see if you can see me. Hold on. Let me turn my camera on. Hello, can you see me? I'm here with some balloons. Don't ask me why, but I do. So, yeah, let's get started then. So I'm trying out a few new things. I've got Nightbot set up now. I don't know if it's going to work though. I'm going to experiment, right? Does Bovaretta work? Does it work? Apparently it takes Nightbot like a certain amount of minutes to join the chat, so I don't know if it's going to work properly. I'm going to have to experiment, I think. But hopefully it works. There we go. The chat has become slightly more crinkly, so there you go. If you put in Bovaretta comes up. So hopefully we'll come up with some unique stuff for the Nightbot, certain commands that we can use. Alright, let's get stuck into this then. So we did the outside, we did the junkyard, so now when the character comes through these shutters, they will enter the I'll leave that there for now, maybe use that next time. We'll enter the mechanics. So this is a very bare bones version that we made so long ago, like over a year ago I'd imagine. So there's definitely a lot of things that I need to do to get this up to scratch. I'm just going to quickly, I have some other cars over here for some reason. I'm going to try and use the least amount of cards as possible and then just like change the colours. I think there's a car up here as well that I had to turn off. Yep. Just for example, there's a car up there, but this, see, I don't really like this. I don't even know what it's called. When they lift the cars up so they can work on them. Some of these assets that I used were quite old. This is when, like over a year ago, so maybe there's more community assets where people have actually built more things that we can use. So this was like the only like mechanics toolbox I could find. These were the default tires. So maybe there's more things we can search for, like more tools and stuff. I think we found there's like a few tools in there, little bits and bobs, but there's not too much. So I'll do a little search and I'll see if I can find anything else there. But right now I'm just going to tidy up the scene a little bit because this was back when I started to remix old areas. I don't know if I'm going to do that anymore because it means I need to keep deleting stuff all the time. I don't even know what this is. What is this? That was the Mad Job Centre later. That's like old tech. All my old sound effects, which I don't really need anymore. Okay. I hate how the sky just starts to go really crazy. Okay. Delete these. I think this was meant to be like glass or something. Right, hold on just a sec. Okay. Right. So police car, I'm going to delete that because we don't actually need it. Delete a few of these things. See, when I first started this project, I was a bit of a noob, right? So I made a lot of mistakes with like remixing and doing little things here and there. I feel like if I was to start this project again, obviously I think I'd be a lot better at it. Because right now it's not so good. I'm going to get rid of our old puppet, we don't need him anymore. What is this? Glass, right, we don't need that. Okay. Same with the zombie, but we're not going to use that zombie, so we'll get some thermal back. I think that could be everything. See, I think I was experimenting with like camera angles. So I think I've already done that, so that's quite good. So now I just need to update. Oh, hold on, something up here in the sky. Right. So in this scene, there's obviously the shutters here. I don't know if I'm going to keep this door. I might get rid of this door. So there's going to be like a shutter here, maybe some windows, but you're not going to be able to exit this way. You're going to have to go round this way here and use the side exit here. So right now, I was using these, but I don't know if I want to keep using them. Hello, Bovaretta H. Crinkly. It's me, Bov. It's nice to see you, Bovaretta. You've got your new chat feature with Nightbot. I hope you're delighted. Even John Jerry Steve has his own feature as well. It's just exclamation mark JJS, and that'll pop up. Both, there you go. I don't know how fast it will work, but for me it took a little bit of time, but eventually it does work. There you go, the chat has become slightly more crinkly. John Jerry Steve, there you go. So you use the John Jerry Steve one. If anyone's late to the chat, if you can remember that far back, it will scorn people for being late. Let me see. Oh no, wait, sorry, I renamed it. It's exclamation mark late. Because I think I was going to keep John Jerry Steve for a separate one. So yeah, it's just exclamation mark late. And then it should work. But it's only to be used if someone comes to the stream late, so they get a scorn. So you can tag the person. You can tag like Small Who Man, and then exclamation mark late, and it'll get them. Right. So what am I doing here? It's always difficult when you get back into a scene, you know. See, for example, this scene, right? I can't remember if I remixed this because I was going to create like another office separately. But I don't really want to delete things, you know. Hello, House Movement, am I late? You're very late. You're very late, you're so late that justice must be done. No, it's different, hold on. Let's see if this works. I want to see if this works. I don't know if I can tag you and use the command in the same line, or if it has to be separate. Because I know Nightbot's a little slow sometimes, so... But it should work. Hopefully, anyway. If not, you've always got the emoji. Let me see. I'll just put it in on its own, see if that works. Never used this before because it's always been like a Twitch thing, so I've got no idea how it works. If Nightbot is just like really slow, oh there you go. I don't know if that was a reaction to the first one or the second one, but there you go. John Jerry Steve has been informed and will arrive to deal with you at an undisclosed time and location. There you go. That's for you, House Moomin. So that's quite cool, huh? It took us like a year and a half, but we've finally uncovered a new feature. Oh god, why? I know. But he's coming for you, he's coming for you. Right, so I need to... I haven't even got proper lighting in or anything, but... I feel like I should just restart this, to be honest, because the stuff that I used I don't think I was happy with these walls, like, to begin with. So I may actually just restart this whole thing. Like, keep the general level design, but change all the floor, the walls, some of the items around. It's quite bare bones right now, so it gives me the opportunity to just do something different. Right, so let's just search for concrete. Okay. What's the highest rating concrete? Right, this is actual concrete, so we don't need those fences. It's hard to tell unless you bring them out. I mean, it looks good, but it's would that work here? I don't know. I feel like it's more of an outside kind of wall. I mean, it could work if I changed the colour, maybe. I mean, I suppose that could work. You know? Because most of the mechanics that I've been in, it's like a very plain wall, like kind of like this. It's just that kind of wall is a bit boring. I've also seen that there's some mechanics where they have like a colour scheme, so like red or yellow, and then they put like a red bar like across the wall, just to make it look a bit more nice, you know. But I do like that this has a little bit more texture to it. What is this? A building block, weathered concrete. Right. So it's giving us lots of different options here. If you want like a cracked surface or tiled, flat. I mean, I guess that could work, maybe. Just try to see how it looks on the floor. How does that look? Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to use that kind of tiled floor. So I don't even like this floor, how it's got all the crease marks on the floor. By the way, Houseschmoomin, I saw that Jazzpunk was on sale. It was like 75% off, but I was too late and I never got it in time. I think the sale ended last week, maybe. I got so sad. 75% off. That's quite a good. It's quite a good deal. Hello, Dark River Sabin. Hello and welcome to the Enrichment Centre. I hope that's a good place. Right, would this look good as a wall? Again, I could just change the colour. Done. Select everything. Oh, it's cool. It goes on sale a lot, I think. That's good then. Would that wall be better? It does have a nicer texture to it. Maybe that could work. Yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of that one. Portal reference, if you want to know where the quote came from. Yeah, I had no idea. All I know about Portal was the cake. That's about it. You know it's a great day when Jazzpunk's on sale. I know. I even saw from the images that there's a secret deathmatch mode that you can play. It's like a shooter. Right, hold on. I need to... Is that separate from that? Right, I'm probably going to have to do them all separately then. all the sides and everything. I don't know if I'll make it the exact same colour or make it a bit darker. Or I could go crazy and just make it, like I said, like a red kind of thing. I think I'll leave it the way it is. Let me see, will I make it a bit darker maybe? Right, let me see this. Alright Nightbot, you've said that already. See, I was having some trouble with Nightbot. There's these timers that you can put on the chat and you can separate them by a certain amount of minutes. But the thing is, say I had like 3 or 4 messages and I separated them all. Sometimes they would overlap with each other or they would be too close. So if I said like every 15 minutes play this message, and then the other message would be like every 20 minutes or 25, but it just means it's going to be like one message and then the other and then the other and then the other, and it'll never stop. So I got rid of them and I just kept that one message for now, so that message should only pop up like once every 15 minutes. So hopefully it's not too annoying. Right, let's put it there. Give or take, right? And I'm probably not going to use the floor, so I'll get rid of the floor. And I'll get rid of all these bits in the back because we don't need them anymore. Instead of having like tons of pieces now, I can just have one big continuous wall, and depending on where the camera angles are, I might not even have to extend the wall that far. Right, so I'll keep some things there just for reference so I can see where everything's going. I don't want to delete anything in the office because I can't remember if I remixed it, because I was going to make this as a separate thing, and if I delete it, it means I'm going to have to remake the dimensions again, so I'll leave that there for now. Let's just get this sorted then. So that's the default size, isn't it? I'm guessing that's for the corner. Let me see, let me get this sorted. Right. I mean, the railing, you could say that the railing was cut off here. Right. Just move this in for now. I'm thinking about changing these shutters anyway, because I think the ones outside were a bit dodgy. Okay, right. So I'll just put these here for now. Right, that'll do. And then let me duplicate this part, and then I can just take out these. Oh look, there's actually 2 separate pieces here. Interesting. Right. See how it kind of overlaps? It looks a bit ugly. Means I'm going to have to get it perfectly in between. The camera's probably not going to show this part anyway, but still it would be nice to not make it look so hideous. especially because you're going to have to go up these stairs, so you are going to see a bit more of this wall. So let me bring it up a little bit more. Realistically, it's the roof is most likely going to be like here. I don't really put roofs in my scenes because the camera normally doesn't go that high anyway, so there's no need. But I'll just put it there for reference just now. I'll bring this up a bit more here. Okay. To save thermal, I could try and duplicate this and also use it for the floor. So there's two sides, so I don't know if that side would be good for the floor. I mean, it looks not too bad. Right, let me delete this floor here, right? And we can compare both sides, right? Okay, right, I'll just say there's one piece of the floor, and then we'll use the other side. Let's see. I think it's more or less the same, isn't it? It's a bit different. This one's a bit cleaner on the back. I suppose it doesn't matter really, does it? Right, I'll just use this for now. Again, I don't know if I'll change the colour, just to make it a bit different from the walls, you know. But I'll leave it the way it is just now. So I'll plan out this floor. Right, let's see about here. Right. Doesn't really need to be so accurate, but I'm really, when I use the grid, I get really focused. Okay. Right. It's kind of overlapping, but it's not, I don't think it's too bad. Let me see, if I do a smaller grid, if I just overlap it slightly less, would it help? I think that's worse actually, when it doesn't overlap. It creates a bigger crease. Right, just leave it like that. And then just build another one here. Okay. So that's the basic idea for the walls and the floor. So I'm already liking these ones a lot more than the last ones. I think these ones were a bit more basic. It's even got a hole in it for some reason. Like, what happened here? Is this so like the guy in the office can like peek outside? Just make sure everybody's working. Like, are you working on that car down there? You know? I'm watching you. Okay. So there's the old floor. It's not like same kind of colours, but I feel like this one has a bit more detail to it. Plus, it's bigger blocks. These were all like smaller cubes. But I think I still like this one. So I'm just going to group all that together, and then I'll delete the rest of the floor first. Okay. Right, and then I can duplicate this. Same again. Okay, looks good. So I've got a lot of work I still need to do. I need to update that demo, the first demo, the Lisa demo. Fix a lot of things, update for the feedback and things like that. And once all that's updated, I can transfer that to the second character. And once we've got all our environments done, I can just fire him in all the logic I've already made for the first one, and it's ready to go really. Right, I don't know if I'm going to keep these windows, but I'll try and keep these walls going. Right, make sure they're quite close into the rails. Maybe not too close. Okay. Okay. Hello, Destiny! There you are, LB. There I am. There I am. I've got some balloons to celebrate your arrival. Hooray! Welcome! Right, since this is a longer wall, I don't know if I'll use a small pillar, because if I duplicate this right, it's going to go like that. I don't know if I should keep using the big pillars and then just use the small one on the edge, you know. Right, let's see how I'm going to get this to work. Right. I also need to cut part of that off as well, obviously. Or maybe, hold on, I might need to bring this out more. If I'm going to use the pillar, it's going to need more space below, isn't it? So let's bring those two out. Maybe that's a little better. And then for this one, I can get rid of those parts and then just use this bit at the end. Okay. And just get that right in the corner there. I'll probably need to duplicate the floor slightly just so I can get this here. This tiny part on the edge. Okay. It means I'm going to have to adjust this wall again, because if I move that over, these walls won't be quite adequate enough. So maybe like, it's like a tiny gap, tiny. Yeah, I hope you're doing okay, Destiny. It's been a little while. I think time just kind of flew by, to be honest. I wasn't even expecting it, you know. Right, how am I going to fix this? Let's put one of them down here. Let's put it like that, I think. Yeah, that'll be fine, Right, so I'll build more of these going up the way. I don't know if I'm still going to use these windows, so I'll put these in here just in case I use them again. But because of that pillar, I'm probably not going to use these ones. So I'll leave these here as like a placeholder for now. And then I'm going to do the other side as well. Let me flip this round. Right, let's put this here. Delete this now since I kind of roughly know where all the walls are going. Doing good, just cleaning. I have plastic gloves on. Are you cleaning the house? The dishes? Hard at work? I guess I could do it like that. Oh, I hear Nick screaming. Absolutely screaming. Can I move this over a bit maybe? That'll do. Doesn't need to be super accurate, you know what I mean? No one's going to come here and measure my pillars. Right. Right, let's see. So we're going to need one more over here. The question is, where's the pillar going to go? Right, so that pillar's over here. So this one's probably going to have to go a bit closer. Actually fits quite nicely where the crates used to go. Right, get more of these. Okay. Get rid of that wall as well. Bring this one over here. Right, so that pillar's about there. So it's like there roughly. Oops, not plastic gloves, just like hospital gloves. I'm sanitizing things, and you know I have critters here. So I'm scared to touch anything bare hand. I know, in case it explodes on you, gets its guts everywhere. Right, how far did that come out? That's why I don't like putting roofs, because they just get in my way. Right, that'll be fine. Maybe move that in a bit, but let's keep it like that, I think. Maybe a wee bit more. Right, that'll do. So again, I'll keep these as like a placeholder kind of thing, just in case I end up using them. Again, delete that, put that. Just move these over here. But I don't even think the camera's going to see these anyway. Okay, whatever. Right. So I'm a bit happier with the walls and the floor now. But let me move this back. It's a bit too forward, isn't it? Hold on. Let me align this a little bit. Okay, so if I'm going to do that double part there, I'm going to do the double part on this side as well. I'll just do it myself. Like that. Tip. Aye, so it's just on its side. Okay, whatever, that'll do. And then it's just this little office part here. So I'll replace these walls. Okay, let's get rid of these windows. No pillars for this one, so I'll just use this part. Can I get it that way? Okay, let's use it this way. Let's just put it like that for now, right? Right, I need to make sure I don't go right through that door though. Okay. Very good. Very good. Right, so you're not actually going to come in this room on this scene, so everything in here, including like the walls and stuff, it's going to be done in a separate scene, so all we need to be concerned about is this outside part. So I'll just put another wall on this side. I'll just leave it like that. Same with the floor. I need to take out the floor. Put another one of these. Oh. Doesn't need to be perfect. Okay. I could just duplicate it because I don't think the flex would matter that much if it was too stretched, you know. Saves me duplicating things over and over again. So as you can see how the flecks are a bit too big, but since it's on the bottom, I don't think it will matter too much. A crappy little floor now. Right, let me see if I can bring that in a wee bit. There we go. Okay. So I'll probably need to put like maybe another pillar just to hold this up. I'm no architect, right? But I can only assume that we'll need to support this. Otherwise it's gonna fall. So I'll probably put like another pillar somewhere, you know, like like there or something, you know. Cause it doesn't really get in the way of the gameplay or anything like that. It's kind of out of the way. So I think it'll be okay. Video games are full of things that we don't question, right? We just get on with it. Right, so we've got our concrete masterpiece going here. So ideally I would like to add some signs, but I don't think there's many specific signs that I can use. I think we tried to find some last time, but it's quite difficult to find what you're looking for. Same as there's like traffic signs, and then there's things that aren't even relevant. Let me take away the thumbs up. So yeah, I don't want these kind of signs. I just wanted like an informative kind of sign, you know, something that gave you like some details. But it's all big, crazy signs for like restaurants and stuff. And I'm terrible at painting in Dreams, so I don't even know if I could pull it off myself, you know. It's not easy. Well, there you go, there's a nice themed sign, Raccoon City. This is not a Resident Evil game, it's just inspired by Resident Evil, so we're not going to use that. What's this? See, I don't even know exactly what I'm looking for. It's just like a mechanics kind of sheets of paper on talking about the repairs and all that kind of stuff for people to come in and read, you know. If I could find like a nice looking board, Tesco, then I could just like edit it and then put in my own text and stuff. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to find anything like this. See, something like that, do you know what I mean? Like just like a sign that is sort of like there on the wall, but has a little bit more detail to it, you know? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to find anything here. Right, so the one thing I was going to do, just to make this not quite as bland, like I said, remember there's like a red or a yellow outline around the place. So, oh, hold on, I need to select all of the parts. Okay, so it's kind of like a painted part. I don't want to make it too bright though. Right, let me just experiment, see how this looks, right? This might actually be too big, to be honest. Hey Jinkage, how you doing? We're creating our mechanics area. Still got a ton of work to do, but we've got some foundations down. I just think that might be too thick. I don't know if I might cut it to about here maybe. Like for just now I'm just going to put it about here. Just to give a bit more colour, because it's too grey, you know. I don't know if you've been in mechanics, but it is kind of depressing, but obviously you don't want to be too depressed, right? Okay, there we go. Right, that should be kinda lined up. Let me see if I can bring it in a wee bit. Oh, this is your favourite save room theme, Jinkage. It's the best thing about the entire game. That's it. Right, there we go. I'll put this weird looking door here. Yeah, that's definitely going to be too big, I think. I think these doors are quite small though. Just try to think. Let me bring a puppet out, because I deleted that puppet because we didn't need it anymore. Just a reference. Yeah. I'm definitely going to make those smaller. Right, let me see. Right, well, I don't need the other sides, right? I just need that side. And then I just need to chop it a wee bit. Still think it's too much. Maybe that's thin enough. Yeah, I think that's a little better. Okay. Right, I'll redo these parts around here now. Let me see if I can increase the detail, because the flecks look like they're coming apart here. Right, it doesn't actually do much, does it? Nah, I don't think it did anything, to be honest. Right, let's just leave it there. Hopefully that'll look a bit better. I can always change the colour of the walls because I still need to put the lighting in. So, see, with a bit of lighting, even though this is like default lighting, it still makes the place look a lot different, you know. So I might have to make these like a bit brighter, for example. But I'll leave it just now until we get the proper lighting in. Hold on. Okay. Right, so I'll just stick with this for now, just to give us an idea of where everything's gonna go. I don't know if I should wrap it round the pillars as well. For now, I probably won't do it like that. Okay. Hey small boy, welcome to the stream. I haven't been on one of your streams in so long. You are still making the same horror game. I am. It's a mammoth beast of a project. I'm probably going to split the game up into like 3 parts. So... So you should see, there's already a demo out for one of the characters. I still need to update it, but it's more or less done. And then there's a second demo that's coming out, hopefully within the next month or so. At least before Halloween, right? At least before Halloween. And then... Did I do this wall? Did I mess this wall up? Yeah, so I'll get another demo out, hopefully before Halloween. I also want to showcase the hospital area, but not as a playable demo, just as like a showcase kind of thing. And the full game will be split into like acts, so we'll have like Act 1, Act 2, etc. And those should be out. I'll try and get one out for this year at least. Don't know if I should bring this out a wee bit. Maybe that would look a bit better if it was like... I'll just leave that there for now. But what I plan to do is, so I've got a lot of horror games that I want to work on in the future, and a lot of RPG games. But considering how long it takes me to make a game, like a year or 2, I don't want to be like making a horror game for like a year or 2, and then I make an RPG game for a year or 2, and then it means I don't get to make another horror game for a long time. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to dedicate Mondays to the horror creation streams, and then the Tuesday can be the RPG creation stream. So there's a little bit of something for everyone, and I'll make progress on each, because I'm not too concerned about rushing these games out, to be honest, because right now in Dreams, for example, I put out my demo for this game and it got like 400 Dreamers who played it, which sounds pretty good, but it's nowhere near how good it used to be. So I'm not in a rush to release the game. I think I'm just going to enjoy creating it, and when it's out really. So you know, if I work on this and an RPG at the same time, it's probably going to take me a bit longer to get everything finished, but I think also for my own sanity, because since I've been working on this for so long, it gets to you, you know. Right, I don't know if I was going to make these red or yellow. I think that was the debate, if we were going to make these railings all red or all yellow. Guess I'll just keep them all red because that's like the theme of the thing. I don't know how red it is. It looks more like pink than red. I don't know if it's because I've maybe added metallic to that part, maybe. I don't know. Don't know what I've done. Let me see if there's any different settings. Alright, so I put it kind of like in the middle here. Give it a wee bit of a darker tint. I think I did something like that. Yep. See, the way these railings have been built, right? See, if they were all grouped together, it means I could just colour them all at the same time, but whoever made this made it so weird that See, you would think all of these railings would be together, but as the one sculpt, I should say. But they're not. So it means I need to keep going into each individual piece, you know, until it lets me edit it. That's the repetitive part, right? So I'm not going to keep doing that just now. Still here, by the way, just lurking. Yeah, no worries, Destiny. Let's see what time is it anyway. I'm streaming for like an hour. I guess I'll stream for like another, I don't know, 40 minutes or so. I'm not going to try and rush this scene to get completed. Banging tunes, LB, thanks very much. It's actually a remix. It's a remix of a Resident Evil track, but with some beats on top, you know, some crinkly beats. Right, I think I was going to try and fix this, wasn't I? See how this one, it's like, this one's one sculpt. So this is good for changing colours, but it's not if I want to edit each individual square, you know. Yeah, I think I tried this last time and I did something like this. I guess it kind of works. It's not too good though. Plus there's like a mad gap in it. I don't know if that was the staircase wasn't aligned properly, or if it was this part here. Yeah, I think it's this part here. It's the thing when you use community assets, right? Sometimes they don't line up properly, you know, because they don't use the grid, they just kind of fire it in, so it's all the individual pieces, they aren't quite lined up, you know. So it just means I'm going to have to try and do it by hand, you know, which is a bit boring. Right. So I'm going to have to fix a few things. I think I put my floor a bit lower than it was before, so I'll need to drop everything back down again. Right, screw it, I'm just going to put it down by hand. Still going to have to change a lot of this stuff anyway. This was just like when we used to block out the levels, we used to just get a basic feel for it before we detailed it. Making games is hard. I've been in a collab with someone else and we still haven't finished the first level. Yeah, even then it's difficult, isn't it? Time and other factors play to it, yeah. And then you get new ideas, and then you even get better at creating games. So when you get better, you feel like you want to go back and update what you've done already. So, you know, I can already see there's a lot of stuff here that I just hate, you know, because this was just a rush job. This was just like every stream I was trying to do like a new scene. So I did like, I blocked this out in a couple of hours, and then I went like, okay, see you next week, you know. But now it's time to get into the nitty gritty part of it and try and actually get this looking quite good. Oh my god. This is scoped in really far. Like, so I was just gonna like take little pieces from this, and it means I could scatter them all over the floor. glidable, right? I don't want it to be glidable. This is not Resident Evil. What track is this? It's from the Dark Side Chronicles. I don't know if anyone's ever played that. It's like a time crisis kind of game. Right, let's see if I can just reuse all this stuff. It means I don't need to keep putting out new objects all the time, you know. Right, so let me go in and get this. It's scoped in pretty far. Why? I do not know. Must be about 50 levels in. That's a feature that I want them to add to Dreams. Let us know what scoped level you're in. So if you scope into something, it'll be like 1 of 20, you know, and then 2 of 20, 3 of 20, 4 of 20, you know. So we can actually layer everything and we know where everything is. Because right now we've got no clue. Right, so I'll just use that kind of stuff. Fire that about. What is this? Angel Motors, Dex Cool, compatible, antifreeze and coolant. Right, let's see what I mean. I don't even know how far this is in before I can grab this, you know. Right. Can I take the lid off? Need to scope in about 5,000 times. Right, let me get the lid, right? Hold on. Screw it, right. I'll take the lid off, right? And then it means if I want to spill something on the floor, I could just put like the lid here and then say this fell over and then it like spilt everywhere, you know. It's like a nice little extra detail. This is Bovaretta singing. I know I had to turn that down. It was getting a bit too crazy. I like this track though. This track's quite cool. By the way, I just finished the Lisa demo and it was really okay. Just okay. At first I had trouble with movement, not used to tank controls, but got used to it after 5 minutes. The layout feels smooth. Yeah, I'm going to improve it slightly. So, for example, a lot of people were complaining that, excuse me, that she doesn't turn quick enough, especially when you're running. So I'm going to make that a bit snappier. I'm also going to add an auto aim for anyone that wants it. I'm going to make it enabled. For people that had trouble to shoot the zombies. I'm also going to increase the zombie reactions, because when I was in create mode and when you shoot a zombie they actually go like that and they move back, but when you put them in the scene, I think because the scene is so dark and the camera's so far away that when they actually animate you don't see it so well. So I'm going to try and emphasize it a bit more, you know, so that when you shoot a zombie you can actually see them go like, oh, you know. So it's a bit clearer than it was before. I don't think I exaggerated it enough, you know. I think I need to go a bit further. So what was that? So I've got the turning speed to fix. I'm going to add an optional auto aim. I'm going to increase the animation for when you hit the zombie. What else do I need to do? I need to fix the inventory because there's a stupid bug. I don't know where it came from, because my inventory was working perfectly and as soon as I put it in a dream it just died. So I need to fix that. But once I do all those little things, I'm also going to fix up the internal logic of the main character, because it's not messy, it's just I need to replicate the same logic for the other character, so rather than remix it and tying it together, I'm just going to start again and do it from fresh, because I want both characters to feel slightly different from each other, like, because they have different body types and weight and all that, height and everything. So I'll probably change how they feel, like maybe one feels a bit slower. But yeah, once I update all that, get all the feedback updated, then I'll implement that into the second demo. So when I release that, it will be fresh, it will have all the feedback. So if I get any more feedback from that, then it will be brand new feedback, you know. OK in my book is a 7.5 out of 10. Don't let it get to you. So far the game, hold on, it cut off. So far the game's are way far better than most Dreams layout. Definitely, I mean, like, I'm not a game developer, you know what I mean, I'm still learning how to make all this stuff myself. But I'm slowly getting there. Once I fix the demo, I'll put the second demo out, I'll get more feedback, and then I'll have a third attempt at trying to fix everything, so that when the game actually comes out, it'll be a bit stronger. But I also must admit that I was not rushing things, but I did feel the pressure to try and get this game out this year, you know. But I'm just going to take my time, work on it, and hopefully I can get it good enough. But like you said, not everyone likes tank controls, so the point I keep making to people is, like, this is purposely designed to be a classic survival horror game. Do you know what I mean? It's not meant to be a modern game, so people might say, oh, it's really bad design, like old-fashioned design, but it's kind of the point. That's the whole point. I can always make another survival horror game that is modern, which I probably will do, but I just wanted to have a go at making something like this that was more classic. And if you've been looking on the PlayStation Store the past few months, there's actually been a couple of games out. I think it's called Tormented Souls, and there's another one that's been out for a while, but it just came to PlayStation, called Song of Horror, and they're both like a return to classic survival horror. So they've definitely got their flaws, but I think classic survival horror's kind of making a comeback. And I feel like if you make something more experimental in Dreams, I'll need to delete that, by the way, for copyright. It's a good thing I zoomed in there. It's good to make experimental things in Dreams, because it's like, what's the harm, right? There's no harm. My sculpture level is UI creation and 2D sculpture, like Don't Starve design. Oh, that's pretty cool. So kind of like a papery 3D design. Yeah, the tank controls felt really uncomfortable, but I managed to get used to them pretty quickly. It's crazy because I can understand why they're uncomfortable, because they are uncomfortable, you know, for a reason. But because I played these games, so like you've got Resident Evil 0, 1, 2, 3, Code Veronica, so what's that, 5 games that use tank controls. Plus if you played the Outbreak games, which I didn't, but there's 2 of those. They're also tank controls, I think. So I got used to them when I was young, so even though I can understand that they're more clunky, obviously, you know, but they're good for me. But I'll try and make the character a bit smoother, because the thing is, if I change the design and I make it like a third person shooter or a first person, it'll just change the way the game is meant to be, you know. So I think I'll just stick with my gut on this one, just finish the game with tank controls. It will have people that will love it because of that, and then other people that will hate it. But this is just one game, so once I get this done, I'll move on to the next horror game. So the next horror game, I'm not quite sure which ID I'm going to go for yet, but they're both going to be first person games. One's more of a shooter, and the other one's more survival, like watching your ammo and stuff like that. So I think a lot of people will probably prefer the controls on those ones. But yeah, I'd rather make at least one attempt at making a classic one, you know. Right, let me see. Right, so we're in the mechanics, right? We've got to have oil. Spilt everywhere. Has someone made oil? Like actual oil, smooth oil slick. It's a bit cartoony, but I could maybe make it work. What is that? Right. Sadly, everything's inside the containers. Not so good. Using references and experiments make you better. Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, I'm ready for the criticism, to be honest. I know that if I can give criticism, I need to take criticism, right? He's made a couple of oil slicks. Lucid stew. So yeah, like I said, like, don't let the criticism get you down. Like, there's two ways to give criticism, right? You can be objective, or you can be an asshole. So, as long as everyone's been objective, then I'm good. Right, where was that other one? It was near the start, wasn't it? See, this one's more cartoony, right? But I could maybe make it work if I just like put it through the floor like that, you know. So this one's more splatty, this one's more bubbly. Since this is just like a container, let me see how big this container is actually, because it may actually be quite small. I never actually checked. Yeah, so it's kind of... It is a smaller one. Let's make a bigger one, right? Let's just say that we've got a big massive duplex size one, right? And it's built all over the place. And I'll put the cap there, right? I don't know, this one looks a bit cartoony. I quite like that it's got like little bubbles inside, but I might keep this for other parts, I don't know yet. So I don't know if that looks stupid, you know, because it's quite patchy. And if I do that, it's like I said, it's quite cartoony. So I don't know if it's going to be too much, you know. Maybe I'll just use this one. See, I'll make it a bit smaller. Maybe that will give me a bit more control. Let's see here, right. I'm just trying to think how this would actually work. Right, there we go. Right, let's put this on this side as well. It's a big spill, right? So it's probably going to go all the way. But I don't know if it just looks too thick. But because of the way the ground works, it's got loads of bumps in it. It's not so flat as I thought it was going to be. That's the thing, if you don't have a flat surface and you start using this kind of stuff, like liquids, you can't really get liquids in Dreams. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I pour something down, and it kind of goes into the holes and stuff like that, it would be a lot easier, you know. Now I've just got to like wing this a bit, you know. Like I could maybe do like that on the edges of the spill. You know, as it sort of like tapers out. But I don't know. See, when you zoom out the camera, look, you can start to see through it as well, look. Like, Why does it do that? I think I'm going to have to bring them all up a little bit just to fix it. Now, I think it's going to look like dog meat. I'm going to definitely need to use something else, I think. I don't think it's this asset, I don't think it's going to work properly. I might try and find, maybe not oil, maybe like some kind of water or something, just with like a fleck or something. Maybe like a, oh, what's this? A splash effect. Might need to look for like a puddle or something. Could just stamp a single black paint splatter fleck and turn up the shiny effects. It works quite well. Yeah. Save me a lot of hassle, I suppose. I never go into this paint mode. Something like that. A splat would be good. Let me see. And then turn up the shiny effects. Right. Let's see if I can detail this. Stretch it out a bit. Make it crazy. Don't know what's the point in that, because I could just increase the size, right? It's the same thing, isn't it? Impasto. That's when it starts going pretty crazy. Right, I'm guessing if I put it to 0 it will flatten it out a bit. Ruffle. What is that? Just turning it around. Yeah, I'll keep it stretched for now, right? You said make it shiny. How do you make it shiny? Finish. What does that do? I think that's the quantity of it, isn't it? Right, so let's make it super. I don't know how shiny I should make it and how much of the finish I should make it. If I should also make it waxy or metallic, because that does increase the blackness of it, but I suppose I could just change that here maybe, no? But that does make it a bit blacker. God, imagine Dreams with liquid simulation. Most PCs can't handle that. The PS4 would just start smoking. Good point. Imagine how Little Big Planet managed it. They got water. How can't we get water? Liquid assets is hard to make. Soft blend is key, but you need to know what you're doing. Yeah, and that's not me, unfortunately. Are you going to make any of the stuff for Halloween, LB? Probably not, to be honest. I don't really get involved in these kind of jams. I feel like you spend all that time on them and then they're there and then they're done, they're gone, you know. So it's the same with the community jams, the ones that are every 2 weeks. I don't think I could make something that quickly, you know. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe if I do a one-off stream, maybe I might make some stuff. But I'm not really very good at sculpting and all that kind of stuff. Put the impasto all the way down to negative numbers to get it proper flat. Okay. Let's see. Proper flat. Oh, that is looking nice and tasty. I need to see how it works with this floor though, because the floor does have a lot of bumps. So maybe if it's not so flat it might be good, because it actually might dip in and out of the holes. But let's see how that looks. I just need to see. Hey, it looks not too bad, not too bad at all. I think I did something like this for the blood splats on the floor, but I'm not sure if I should remove them, because, you know, it might get me in trouble. But that does look, it does look very good. Just need to maybe experiment a little bit, just maybe if I made it too shiny, you know. So I mean, I need to make sure it doesn't level properly. Because if I press triangle, it's going to go back to default. Right, so maybe that's good. Okay, well that's a good start. The camera's going to be quite far, so you're probably not going to even see that shininess. If I go right in though, it's like, ooh, super shiny. But I might just turn that down slightly, I think, because that was mostly the finish, wasn't it? I suppose it doesn't matter. Maybe put it to like 50 in the middle. Make it a bit more, not like super shiny, but I don't know, put it to 25. It's a minor detail. Metallic makes it look shiny. Where did I have it at? Yeah. Because I've already got shininess, so if I put metallic and shininess, it definitely makes it a bit more blacker. I don't know if that's a good thing, maybe. Because you can see there, it makes it like pure black. If I put it back, it does have a bit more of a shine to it. I suppose I could mess around with it, so I could have some parts that are shiny, like again near the edges, maybe that's where it's like thinner, and then the more thicker parts are a bit blacker. I don't want to clean anymore. This is the third day trying to sanitize everything. Sounds like an absolute nightmare. I mean, I think when I'm sweeping around, that's already a lot of work. I do not want to be doing that all the time. Oh, that was weird. Right. How would that look if I just stretched that out? Would that look okay? So I don't need to keep using multiple flecks. Could maybe make the first one kind of like that. Jeez, so difficult to pick up one fleck. I'm going to have to, depending on how the floor works as well, because of the holes and stuff, it'll leak and then it might go in one direction, you know. I could start like tapering off a little bit. I'll see how this works. It's obviously going to be a bit more crazy than that, but we don't know if this was a full can, you know. Maybe it wasn't. But I probably will extend this, like, let's just across the way, you know, just to make it a bit crazier. I don't know. I don't work with physics, right? Maybe there's like little trails that go on the edges like that. Just like little splats here and there, you know. Jeez, how difficult is this to pick up a fleck? I don't know. We'll see how that looks. I just know if I get too close though, it kinda, the shininess does kinda blend a little bit, but then once we have the lighting in, I don't know if that will make more of a difference, you know. It's just when the camera's like that, so I think as long as the camera's above it, it should be okay. If you can't fit the flex on, you could keep the 3D blobs and then spray paint black blended shapes on a concrete to make it look blended in and stained. Yeah, I could do that as well. Always worries me when I start to affect the floor, because if I change my mind I need to delete it and try again, you know. Okay, well at least we've got some of the floors and the walls done. Some kind of oil idea going. I definitely wanted to fire some tools around. What I might do over here, let me see if I can delete these. See, I don't even know what layer they're in, so do you know what I mean? I'm just trying and trying until I can find the right layer. Right. But that's not in the same layer. Okay. Right, so when we're near there, what I might do is I might put one of these here, because I don't want you to go back here. I'll probably block that off. So say there's like some tools here, but they're... this is like being pushed over, you know. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Hold on. Right, let's put it like... maybe I'll just put it on its side, that'll be a bit easier I think. But look, it doesn't even default to the side. And it means I can just like throw all the... I can scatter everything all over the floor, you know. Leave a huge mess. Just pain in the ass because everything's layered when it shouldn't be that crazy. You know what I mean? I'm having to zoom in multiple times just to get this out. Do you know what I mean? Like this should be like scoped into the first layer on top of this. There's no need to scope all that far in, you know. Just imagine now I'm gonna have to take all these tools out. What I might do is I might just delete them, to be honest. I'll take some of the tools that I didn't take out before, right? But I think I'll just delete the rest of them and then just use the ones I already got and just duplicate them and change the sizes, because they're all the same, they're just different sizes really. Maybe this one's a bit different, but most of them are quite similar. Jesus, how difficult was that to get out? Right. Right, what I'll do is I'll just delete. I'll take this one out because I don't think I took this one yet. And then I'll delete all the stuff. It's got its own handy layer. This is the more tedious part when you're putting this kind of detail in, because if you want to scatter all this stuff all over the floor and then you change your mind, you know, you're going to have to redo it all again, you know. Why are some of these tools on different layers? Like, why not just put them all in the one? Right. So I can just like fire some of these. Fire some of these around. This is the really tedious part. It's like I need to scatter things on the ground, but I don't want to scatter it too much because then it could block the player's path, you know, too much, you know. Like if I had things out like that, you know, it's like, it's too much. So I try and keep it all kind of together. Right. So this is definitely going to be the most frustrating part. Alright, so we'll get some more tools over here. 1, 2, 3, right. And we'll just scatter a few of these around. I'm not going to go too crazy, I'll just quickly fire some of these around. Nothing too fancy. It all looks good, LBA, thanks Destiny. Right, let's see. Okay. I think this screwdriver looks a bit huge compared to everything else. The handle's mega wide. Okay, let's put... Right, I don't want to do too much with this. If you remember when we did the RPG stream where we were putting down flowers and stuff on the grass, and oh my god, it nearly broke me. Even the lines in the car park nearly broke me. That was brutal. Right. Let's just do something to cheat a little bit. Right. Going to put it in like that. And then it will save me a wee bit of time. There we go. Ace Game Costs, welcome back. We're doing we're redoing a lot of the mechanic stuff. So I changed all the walls, changed the floor. We tried to put in some kind of oil that came out of this container. I'm trying to get some of the tools so I can like throw them all over the floor and stuff like that. So hopefully it'll look okay. throw that there. Okay. I'll probably put a few more little bits and pieces like ahead, you know. Okay. Right. It's very, very small detail, you know. But depending on the camera angle, it might look okay. Because right now the sunlight's coming in, right? So obviously we're going to have walls there. So let me just put in some walls just to get car lights and everything that we need to take off. Okay, so let me just throw that in there like that just now, right? Let's block out that light. Okay. I will need to remove, but I don't even know if I'm going to use these cars yet, so I'll not bother changing too much. Okay. So I still need to repaint all these railings. Decide what car we're going to use. I really need to replace this because this is not good at all. This is very simple. So I think I'm going to have to create one of these. I just don't know what they're called. The car holder upper. Is that what they're called professionally? So the cameras so far, I had one like that, but I think I'm going to change that one because it shows you too much in the background detail. Where's my other camera? So I had the camera, I was experimenting with my camera here, but again you can see the background. So I don't think I'm going to use that one. You're not actually going to exit out this area, so I might destroy some stuff up here. It's looking beautiful. It's looking good, isn't it? Bovaretta, that's it. I'm getting back into Dreams again soon, and I'll start making those hospital machines. When's the deadline? To be honest, whenever you want, whenever you want. But I've got to say something to you. Scheme, you're late. John J. Steve has just been notified. He's coming for you. Wait for it. That's you, Scheme Cost, you're in trouble now. Why is my imp moving? I'm not doing that. Why is it working now, but it wasn't working over here? It's so weird. Oh shit. Hey Josh Spears, welcome back. You're also late. You can take the John Jerry Steve leg of lateness. Controller possessed. God knows. God knows. Same with this view. I think I've got, since I still need to rearrange everything, I don't even know where my cameras are going to go. Low on battery, the imp gets crazy if it's low. Nah, still, I've got my controller plugged in, so it's, I don't know what's going on. Maybe he's just tired. He's had enough for the day. I got the notification, but I was busy, couldn't join. Yeah, no worries. We're just kidding. I've got Nightbot set up, Josh, so we can now put in some commands, and Nightbot will say a few lines. So if you scroll up, you can see the John Jerry Steve is coming for Scheme. I know. know. Let's get let's get some Firecat in on that action. There we go. Firecat. I think sometimes you need to shake the controller and leave still for a few seconds. That's crazy. I never get notifications anymore. That's so weird. God knows why that's happening. Both. The chat has become slightly more crinkly. Yeah, I don't know, because if you put the bell on, it supposedly helps, but even then, apparently, it's not as good as it used to be. Right, so I definitely think I'll keep these windows here, because I think that's a nice little scene, but this door... do not like this door anymore. Do not like this door. I might just take the door out, to be honest, because they've already got a big shutter. They can walk through the shutter, they don't need an additional door on the side, do you know what I mean? So I'll leave it like that. And then we'll just have a door. See, I might replace that shutter with this one. Just keep using the same shutter on both sides. Which means I'm going to have to go back to the junkyard scene and swap this one out for this one. Because I don't like this one. Plus it's too tall. What happened to the Dreams community? Every time I check Media Molecule on Instagram, Mega Penguin keeps popping up on my face and they do TikTok videos. Yeah, they hired a couple of people to take over the community stuff. So I think Tom Dent, he's like the main guy. I think he just deals with like maybe Twitter and the stuff on the stream. And I think they got other people to work on Instagram and TikTok and all that kind of stuff. I've never used TikTok, so I honestly do not know. Honestly do not know. All I know is they were advertising, not advertising, but they were mentioning the Avatar project, and I was like, what? Officially? Right, I don't even know what this is floating in the sky. This needs to move. What is TikTok? It's a clock, come on. Right, hold on. What is this? What is this? I think this is so the shutter can open. Yeah, I don't think I want to open it. I don't think so. I think this is like a sensor, so if you get close enough, it opens up. But I ain't using that. Move it in. There we go. Is that the wall poking through? No, it's just the colours. Okay, so I think that's more universal, having them on both sides. They're just not lined up, but I don't know, does it matter? We'll see. Any idea when we can expect the next demo? Well, once I finish this scene, I've got this little scene in here to fix the office. That'll be a separate scene. I want to make a second junkyard location, and it's going to have like a big car crusher. So I'll make that. I need to block it all out. Then I need to make the street outside of the mechanics, and then I need to make some of the alleyways, and there's a scene where you can go in a basketball court. I think once I do all that, update the first demo, add all the changes to the second demo. I'm going to say let's see if I can get it out before Halloween. I don't want to stress myself and say like, oh yeah, it'll be out at the end of this month, and it's not, you know. So I'm just going to relax, try and get it good enough to make a good second impression. But it would be nice to get the first act of the game out, because it's going to be split into 3 acts now, because I just feel like releasing a big full game all at once now. There's not enough people playing Dreams for it to work, I think. So I've got demo 1, then I'll have demo 2, then I'm going to do a showcase, like an animated showcase, just to look at the hospital. And then the 4th thing will probably be like a release date trailer, and then the 5th will be part 1, act 1. So I've got a lot of little things I'm going to release, and I might even release something to do with the music as well. So I'm going to try and get as many releases as I can, just to like build up some hype for it, because I think if I just drop the game, I don't know if it's going to do too well. Should you make a Boveretta TikTok? I know you should. I think it would be appropriate. I think that's the perfect platform for her. Weird edited videos are for deepfake and dance. That could work. What's All Hallow Dreams? It's basically just like Dreams.com, but for Halloween, so people can make their own haunted rooms, or I think now it's like a train ride or something, and you can make pumpkins and scarecrows, and you just walk around and see what everybody's made, really. Got my cousin to play the demo 1 and he found a crazy bug. I recorded it, so I'll send it over if you want. God damn your cousin, what's going on? He played it 1 time and he's already broke it. 1,000 per day. Clouded by meme gaming. Oh man. That bug has got me worried now. It's got me worried. I bought an Xbox Series X. Ooh, interesting. What kind of games are you going to play on that? Halo, I imagine. Right, I think I'm going to replace this door because it looks like a piece of crap. So, in my door logic, my transitions, I've already got a few doors set up. So to save some time, let me see if I can find the original door, which will not be easy because there's a lot of doors. I think it was the one by Chaos. I can't remember his full name. You mean the imp door bug or something else? There's more bugs. No. Don't worry, it doesn't bother me too much. I think it was this one, but it didn't have all that crazy stuff on it. I don't know if there's a separate door. I'll go on his profile and I'll see if I can find all the doors he's made. Yeah, it was this one. Yeah, I think I might just reuse this one, to be honest, because why not, right? Why not? Right, that'll do. Kind of. And probably the same for the office. I'll probably just reuse the same door. Again, why not? Right. There we go. People buy Xbox for Halo and Gears. And Game Pass, apparently, because that's all I ever hear people talk about. Game Pass, Game Pass, Game Pass. Game Pass is pretty good, it does have a lot of good games on it. But for me, they're mostly like B-tier games, you know. They're games that I wouldn't mind playing, but they're not like, oh, I need to play this, you know. I bought it for rare replay games. Is that like Banjo-Kazooie and stuff like that? Look, Dreams collision bugs happen all the time. It's the engine. Yeah, it's not great for collisions, is it? I tried to make my own collision system because when the zombie grapples on you, they were going crazy, and also when you used to walk up to like a wall or something, your arm might get stuck and your arm would be like Rayman. It would go over there and start doing that, like dangling about. So I had to create my own collisions so that that it would stop that, you know. So basically the arms don't have any collisions in them. It's just my own collision in the body, you know. I hate the collisions, yeah. I would just make your own collisions, to be honest, because I don't think they're good enough. Yeah, all Rare games from the past in one collection, technically. I never really played Rare games. I think they made Donkey Kong, right? On the Nintendo, but I don't know if they'll have that on Xbox, will they? Because I remember Rare, they had like that golden logo. 007 GoldenEye is not there. Yeah, I'd imagine that, and Donkey Kong probably isn't there. But I have seen some of their games, like Battletoads, that's another one. But I've never really played it, to be honest. What else can I search for? A trash can? Or a bin? Oh wait, this is on Direct Chaos's profile, hold on. Let's see. A bin in a cabin comes up, yeah. Perfect. Some Robin action. Right, hold on, let me put it back to recommended. I just want a little stupid bin they can use. So little, but so much to choose from. What is this? It's like a foggy bin. Bin with smoke. Why is there smoke in there? Oh, if you want to recycle your 3D glasses. That's one thing I never made. I never made a cinema. Maybe I should make one. Maybe that would have been good. I don't know if I think I was going to use something like this, because I think I used this in the bathroom of the job centre. So maybe if I fire a few of these in, that'll add a bit more detail. I don't know when I'm going to put them yet though. I'll put one here and I'll put another one in the corner over here maybe. I'm going to have to put something in here as well, just to block off this space. Rare was popular back in the day since Xbox bought the company. They stopped making games for long now. They are back making upcoming Breath of the Wild-like game. Did they make, was it Sea of Thieves or something? Was that like their last game? I mean, their latest game is Sea of Thieves. Oh, there you go. I don't know if you've heard that yet. Yeah. Thing is though, a lot of the devs left, I think, and they made, what's that called? Ukulele or something like that? I think that's like a lot of the veterans, they went away and did that, and whoever was left made Sea of Thieves. So I don't even know how many people are still around at Rare that used to be there, you know. It's a bit like Criterion, who made the Burnout games. They're doomed to just making like the cars from Battlefield or something. Battlefield and Medal of Honor, they made the cars for that game as well. So probably a lot of people left. I think a few did, and they made like Dangerous Driving, I think it was called, and Dangerous Golf. So it's like, feels like a lot of the core people that were there kind of just left, you know. So I'm gonna have to try and figure out what I'm gonna do. Right, first thing I need to do is block up this part here with some stuff. Matt Izzle1 makes great assets, LB I sent you his collection. I think I actually used something from his. What was it? I don't know if it was in this scene. Does it let you know who made what? Don't know if I imported something or if it was just something I scrolled past, you know? Oh, God knows. Definitely made something that I saw. Let me see. What was his name? Matizo. 1. Let's see. He's Dutch. What the hell is this? 501. Let me see. Collections. Oh, look at that. He's made like proper flags and stuff. That's pretty cool. There's these fabrics and cloths. Oh, that's good. I could use this. That could work. That could definitely work somewhere. Saves me actually making a car, you know? We have the illusion of a car. What else would you use? That could be good for the hospital. I don't want to cover up too many things though. How creepy is that? Again, I could use that in the morgue maybe. I don't know if I would get banned for using this, but I suppose I could try. Some of these fabrics are pretty cool. Good shout. LBA. L message redacted BA. Hello Destiny. Damn, that tarp one is really good for an illusion of a car. It is. Probably saves a lot of thermal too. By the way, what's your thoughts on Game Builder Garage? It looks pretty cool, maybe a bit more simple, but it looks good. I don't have a Switch, so I can't actually do anything. Ah, okay, so he's got a collection of his collections, right? Right, so he's got electronics, he's got furniture, he's got maybe it was the fan that I used by him in the office. Signs, that's what I'm looking for. Signs, fabrics, lamps and lights, level assembly. Interesting. Miscellaneous props, that could be good. Let me have a look at this, because the biggest problem I have is texturing walls and floors, so if I can get things that look relatively good, then I could probably just use these, right? Here's these floors here. See, this would be good for like a little dank kind of bathroom. That's pretty good. Use that for a street, maybe. Some more background buildings. I'm definitely going to use this. What is that? Dirt. I could definitely use some of this stuff. Nice little window here. What was that? I think I saw. These doors look quite good as well. I could maybe use this door maybe for the basement. Or the staircase. Maybe. Maybe this one for the office and the hospital. Oh, good shout. This stuff looks quite good. What else is there? Yeah, it's got a lot of cool things. If I was making a Resident Evil game, I would definitely be putting that in my scene. Because that's been in the last, what, 3 Resident Evil games? 7, 8 and 2 remake. Not even 3 remake has it as well. It's pretty standard. I might need to... I think I did have an idea to use these actually in the scrapyard, the junkyard, because there's going to be chains around the door outside, so yeah, maybe I'll use these just to cut through it. Some batteries, some beer. This is exactly what I was looking for. I was trying to make this myself. Basically all I did was get a bottle and I just deleted little parts out of it, so I think that's what he's done really. I think I used a plain bottle though. That is kinda creepy. I'm not gonna lie, kinda creepy. So was that. My god. Oh my god, he's made a Tamagotchi. Reckley's gonna be raging. He was making one, but with an imp. Uh-oh. Mr. Potato Head. These are quite good. I'll need to... The one thing I never do, but I really should do, is make a collection of everything that I really like. So I don't need to keep searching for things all the time. I can just keep adding things, you know. Vandalism. That could work in the alleyway scene. That could be quite good. Reckley's is better. Yeah, but Reckley gets dead aggravated when other people do things before him. So basically someone made a periodic table when he was making one, and then he was like, right. Pretty good. Let's see what signs we've got. Yeah, so it's pretty much, I think I used these signs as well for the restrooms. Yeah, not too bad. It's even got a hospital one. But the signs I was looking for was more like paper, you know, on the wall. It's all high quality, low thermal stuff too. His spray paint work is amazing. Yeah, it does look pretty good. It's even got puppets that you can use. Look at that. That is terrifying. That's pretty good. I mean, I can appreciate someone who can make stuff that looks good for games and it's thermal friendly and remixable. It's always good. It's always good. He's also making a psychological survival horror game with this dude. I wonder if they're still making it. How old is this? Actually not too old. Came out in June. Interesting. Interesting indeed. It's a first person horror game, look. What else has he made? He seems to be a horror guy. Makes a lot of horror stuff, look. Let's get the subway from Silent Hill 3 and everything, so I need to give him a follow as well, so I don't forget. But yeah, thanks Keem, that's a good shout. I'll definitely use some of those assets when I can. Everyone knows he was making one though, so he's just taken forever to get it right, and everyone else has jumped in and made it first. God damn it. It looks pretty good, cool, yeah, everything looked pretty good, didn't it? Yeah, it was pretty nice. Let me see here. Okay. So as always with these streams, we make a little bit of progress and then it doesn't look like too much. But we replaced the walls and the floor. I think they look a bit better. I tried to put like a red bit around it to make it look a little bit less mundane. We've sort of experimented with this kind of oil idea. Schemes found is a fantastic way to disguise a lot of cars, so we don't need to have too many that look very similar. Replace the shutter on the other side. I'm going to have to repaint all these bars and fix up this flooring here, and also put some little details here. So I think next I need to block up this part. I'll probably experiment with some of the cars that have been like put a drape over or whatever, and then I'll decide what cars I'm going to use, try and place them around, and because this area is a bit too wide, I like to try and put things out to make paths a bit more narrow, but you're not going to find anything over here, I don't think. Maybe I'll put something here, maybe. But you're not going to escape out this way, you're going to escape out this way, but you need to find the key first. So, and I don't think I'm going to put the camera around this way. We'll see, I suppose, if I've got enough thermal. But if I don't have enough thermal, I'll try and keep the camera, you know, around this kind of side, you know. See what I can do there. So I'm going to head out now. So thanks very much, guys, for tuning in. So what I'm going to do now with the streams is, like I said, I don't want to get burnt out making the one project all the time. And if I make an RPG game after I finish this horror game, I don't want to wait like another year or two before I make a horror game again. So I'm going to try and alternate. So I'm going to see how this goes. I'm going to do Monday, I'll do the survival horror stream. Next week will probably be a bit earlier than I streamed today. And tomorrow I'm going to do the RPG stream. So we already kind of started the RPG streams a while ago. So we did about maybe like 6 streams. So it's quite early days. So I'm going to try and alternate. So Monday we'll do the survival horror. Tuesday we'll do the RPG. And Friday I'm going to do like project updates. So that could be about either of those 2 games or anything I make off stream. And I'm still working away, backlogging more videos and Dreams stuff for the other days of the week. So yeah, we'll see how that goes really. See you later, Dark River Sabin. Don't leave, I miss your streams, I want to see the village. Same. I made some progress on the new Cyber Spy props. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, when's the next late night stream, LB? Maybe tonight. Maybe tonight. If I'm not too tired, I might do it. I might not do it on camera if I'm too tired, but I might do it tonight because the village is it's nearly done really. I just need to put in some cameras just to show it off, and then I'm going to start working on the inside of the buildings. So I might do that tonight and tomorrow night. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, thanks everyone, and I'm going to do the smart thing here. Look at that, look how it used to look. Look at that. Now it's a little better. Oh, I'll be there if you are. Oh yeah, I noticed that you followed me on Twitch. I don't normally stream on Twitch because I've only really got these 2 days now to stream, so I just do it on YouTube. But if I can do an extra stream late, really late at night, it is quite late scheme though. It's like 2 AM. So yeah. Same, I'll come around if you stream on Twitch. Way better, I know. The lighting's going to make this awesome, yeah. Because right now the lighting's very, it's not good, but the default lighting. But once we get this looking good, once I get proper camera angles in, proper like create the scene, I think it'll look good. Check your Twitter, by the way. Oh, okay, sure. I'm up at my normal times. LB 2 AM is nothing for me. Jeez, how late are you staying up now? Till like 6 AM? Okay then. Well, if you're still there, the reason I don't stream on YouTube at night is because I try and keep it consistent, so it's always this kind of time. But on Twitch, I don't have a schedule, so I'll just stream at night, I think. 9 AM! 9 AM? Wow. So you go to bed at 9 AM and you wake up at like 6 PM or something? Man, it's got to be difficult. You're living the true vampire life, I love it. I used to be like that, not quite 9 AM. I think the latest I used to stay up was like 4 AM, maybe 5. Sometimes I might stay up a bit later if I'm chatting, but Christ, you need that both sleep, I know. You'll get far too crinkly under the eyes, I think. Okay. Right, so I'm gonna head out now. Get up at 3 AM. What? You get up at 3 AM? How does that work? Oh man, you must sleep a long time. Right, did I save this? I don't think. PM? Okay. PM? Alright, that makes more sense. I thought you were sleeping like for eternity. Right, let me save this as private. There we go. I used to save everything locally until it gave me too many problems. So now online all the way. Who cares, right? Who cares? It's good for backups, I suppose, because if I do want to go back to the old version, I still can, and then I just need to save over that one. So it's kind of like when you save it online, it's a bit like a save as. It's just multiple versions. God, imagine going to sleep at 9 AM and waking up at 3 AM. I know. You may as well be dead if you were sleeping that long. Crazy. I got that was your notification there, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it looks like a good collection. Stuff as well. We've got even more things. Got this idea to sculpt this after seeing Dreams with Lady Lights UK cursor tutorial. I need to check that out. I have about 1 trillion backup versions. I know, it's such a mess, isn't it? Literally, you missed the entire day. You've only got 6 hours awake before you need to go back to your bed. Eternally tired. Sounds like a good life scheme. Oh wait, I mean who, man? No, it's scheme. It's scheme. Yeah. Well, take care everyone. So I'll maybe I'll see you all in like, let me see, 4 hours maybe, if I'm not sleeping. So thanks for tuning in today, and I'll see you guys next time, either on Twitch or on here. So take care. Bye bye.